Hey guys, it's Guitar Hero Austin, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the Black-Eyed Children legend that's been going around all over the world. And this has been an occurrence since the 90s, I believe, is what I looked up. And it's really creepy, and I hope you guys are not watching this at 3 in the morning. And if you are, I guess good luck to you, because this is really scary. So basically the Black-Eyed Children are these kids that will come up to your doorstep and they'll basically ask to come into your house. So right now, I'm just gonna give like a brief description before I go on. They basically range from ages 6 to 16, and they come in groups of 2, and it's usually a boy and a girl. Sometimes it's just one, it'll just be like one boy, or it'll be one girl that just comes up to your door. And basically they've been seen in like parking lots, back alleys, and obviously your front door, and I think sometimes parks too. And they'll appear at night, and basically what they'll do is they'll knock on your door and they'll ask, can we come in? Or they'll say, we can't come in until you say it's okay. Can you let us in? And they'll ask for they'll ask a bunch of questions like, can we use the bathroom? Or I need to use the phone. They'll say a whole bunch of reasons why they want to come into your house and why they want to be let in. And obviously their eyes are black. I'll throw up a picture right now so that you can see what they get, a brief image of what they look like. So basically, yeah, you'll see them and they'll be wearing outdated clothing. They'll have black eyes, and I think some of them usually wear hoods so that you can't see their eyes. And oh man, there are some really scary stories about them. So I'm gonna start reading one of the stories right now, and yeah, here we go. So there was this guy that did not believe in the Black-Eyed Children. Well, I don't think he really didn't believe. He had no reason to be afraid of them, and he did his research and stuff and figured out, you don't find them, they find you. So basically what happened is he made a Craigslist ad online, and something really creepy happened, so I'm going to get into it right now. And this is his story. So I embarked on a quest. I would show people just how unscary these things were. Whatever they were, who knew if black-eyed kids were even a real thing? I'm the kind of person who needs to see it for myself. I began doing lots of research online. I looked at paranormal sites. I watched scary YouTube videos about black-eyed kids. From everything I gathered, they found you, you didn't find them. And it seemed as if it was pretty much by chance if they did find you. I came up with a plan. I began putting up an anonymous ad on Craigslist. It read, Black-Eyed Kids. I am not afraid of you. I want to meet you 9 p.m. Wednesday, the park bench on the corner of 3rd and Washington. Show me why I'm wrong and I should be afraid. The bench was only like a block from my apartment, so every Wednesday I would walk down there and see if anyone or anything came by. I usually wouldn't sit there. I would stand back and watch. I'm not stupid. I may not be afraid for black-eyed kids, but I know the internet can attract some nuts. And it did. Occasionally, nothing exciting enough to write about though. So this went on for 6 months, and then I stopped posting the ad. The week I stopped, I got a knock on the door. I was sitting on my couch, and it was a little after 9 p.m. I don't know how to explain it, but the second I heard that knock, my skin went ice cold. I didn't want to get up. I knew who it was, and much to my surprise, I was terrified already. I was wrong about not being afraid of the black-eyed kids. The fear is on a different level, an instinctual, primal level. But still I managed to get up and open the door, and yup, there was a kid, about 9 years old, light skin, dark hair, and solid black eyes, staring up at me. Can I come in? He said. I was speechless. After what seemed like an eternity, I responded with a no, and I began closing the door. We missed you at the parking lot. Or wait, what? We missed you at the park tonight, the boy said. I stopped closing the door. I looked at him. My mind was racing. They've been watching me. The boy smiled up at me. It took everything I had to make my arm move again, pushing the door closed and locking it. As soon as I shut the door, I gasped for air. I hadn't been breathing. I sat back against my wall, facing the closed door. Knock, knock, knock. He was still there. I waited. Nothing. It took me at least an hour to move from that spot, staring at the door. I didn't sleep that night or the next night. Eventually, I collapsed with exhaustion at my desk at work, only to be awakened minutes later by a nightmare memory of that boy. It's been 6 months. I can't explain the fear that washes over your body when you see the eyes on these kids, and the state of your mind, and the way your body wants to listen to what they're telling you and what they're asking. I thought if I told you my story, it would help me get over what happened and warn others. I'm positive these kids are evil, and the people they meet who can't resist whatever power they wield, I don't think that we will ever hear from those people. I now avoid that corner park bench with everything I have, and I don't tell anyone why. People think I'm crazy sometimes, walking 3 blocks out of the way just to make sure I don't go near it. But you'd be the same way if you went through what I did. Black-eyed kids are nothing to mess with. So that was a really creepy story that a guy did not believe that they were real, and he wasn't scared of them, and he wanted to be proved wrong that they were real. That is my story on the black-eyed children. I hope you guys enjoyed it, found it interesting. I would suggest you do some research for yourself. It's a really interesting topic. I was actually on the internet for like hours last night looking at stories and stuff, and it's pretty interesting. So yeah, that is the end of today's video. I'll see you guys in next week's video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and give me some ideas below of what you would like to see, and see you guys later. Bye guys.